How many kids did you guys want to have?
We wanted to have 4.
Erika Kirk just got hit with the harshest reality check yet. Charlie's parents have stepped in and filed for custody of her kids. And no, this isn't about spite. They're doing it because they truly believe it's what's best for the children. They think Erika isn't fit to be a mom. And this move has completely blindsided her. What's even crazier, they're not giving Erika a chance to fight back. Legally, she's trapped. And on top of that, they're trying to publicly expose her. Just a few weeks ago, Robert and Catherine Kirk released a statement claiming Erika had emotionally and physically broken down. According to them, she'd been holding it together with faith and strength for weeks, but the burden finally crushed her. They asked everyone to pray for her, making it sound like genuine concern, but in reality, it was a calculated move designed to paint Erika as unstable, proving to the world that the kids are safer with their grandparents. It might sound extreme, but from the Kirks' perspective, it's necessary. Since Charlie's death, Erika's behavior has raised serious red flags. Robert and Catherine genuinely believe she's a danger to the kids, and if you think they're overreacting, listen closely. Erika herself dropped a huge hint. In a recent interview, she said no one could ever replace her husband, but then, out of nowhere, she mentioned seeing a lot of Charlie in J.D. Vance, right in front of millions. To Robert and Catherine, that was the biggest sign of all, proof of Erika's true intentions, and why they had to step in.
How many kids did you guys want to have?
We wanted to have 4. Yeah. And I was praying to God that I was pregnant when he got murdered.
Oh, wow. I thought of that once. Just like whether it was meant to be or whether we'd get news like that.
I was like, oh goodness, that would be the ultimate blessing out of this catastrophe.
And just when you thought things couldn't get any worse, buckle up. Some experts believe Erika going after J.D. Vance is actually very likely. See, Vance has ambitions to take over the MAGA movement, but his Indian wife and kids don't quite fit the perfect image he's aiming for. Erika, with her white kids, fits the mold perfectly, filling the gaps Vance currently has. That's why the Kirks are convinced this whole thing is a setup, one that puts the kids' safety at serious risk. They feel like the children are being used as pawns in a bigger game, and there's no way Charlie's parents are going to stand by and let it happen. Not while they're still around. Let's not forget, Charlie himself would have hated his kids being used like this. For those who remember, he was extremely protective of their privacy. There aren't even any photos of Erika's pregnancy online, let alone pictures of the kids. That was all about keeping them safe. And believe it or not, Charlie and Erika once even spoke about receiving kidnapping threats. So yeah, this is serious stuff. But Erika keeps bringing up the kids in interviews, using them to win sympathy and score points with the public.
And Charlie and Erika maybe made the decision that they didn't want to show their kids' faces on social media, and she said, we did get kidnapping threats, we did get death threats and stuff like that. I understand there's people like, it was a security thing, and again, that's their choice.
And that Charlie was going on a work trip with Jesus. Are they still asking, where's Daddy?
Yes, my daughter continues to ask. I told her the other day, because she said, I just miss Daddy, and where's Daddy? When is he coming home? And I said, baby, Daddy's still with Jesus. And I said, they are so busy. And I said, if ever you want to talk to Daddy, you just look up to the sky and start talking to him. He can hear you.
There's no way Charlie would have approved of any of this, and his parents definitely don't. But here's where things take a darker turn. Erika isn't just focused on Vance, she's keeping her options wide open, knocking on every door she can find. What makes the Kirks so sure? Well, Erika's been caught on camera hugging random men in a way that's raising eyebrows, all in front of millions of viewers. And her style lately, it's causing a stir too. Remember when she used to joke about looking like Adam Sandler half the time? Now, after Charlie's passing, she's suddenly camera-ready around the clock, rocking sheer dresses like it's a full-time job. Talk about shifting priorities.
90% of the time of my life, I look like Adam Sandler. I'm not dressed like this. So like, you pick
Adam
and choose.
Sandler, can we pick someone else, please?
Yeah, I know.
It's not Adam Sandler.
Prioritize trying to find a spouse, you have much higher likelihood to find one.
But as women, you need to take care of yourself in order to, you can't be looking like Adam Sandler and expect that you're going to.
Not to mention, Erika's been way too focused on climbing the social ladder. She's out there accepting awards, giving grand speeches, and doing interviews, all while leaving the kids to fend for themselves. That's a major red flag, and even her fans are noticing. One person wrote, "No, I don't think Erika Kirk is being some strong Christian boss babe, jumping into podcasts and CEO life just 2 weeks after her husband was murdered. That's weird. She's a multi-millionaire with a whole team who could run TPU while she focuses on raising her babies. Babies who just lost their dad. As an allegedly conservative Christian, wouldn't she prioritize mothering her kids full-time after such a tragedy? And honestly, they have a point. If Erika's busy chasing men and building her empire, there's a good chance the kids are being neglected or worse, being used as pawns in her twisted game. But it's not just about ambition or finding a new husband. The Kirks are also worried because Erika's got secret connections they know nothing about. Who are these shadowy figures pulling the strings? Who's really backing her? And how loyal is she to these powerful players? Turns out, Erika isn't ever really alone. According to some internet sleuths, Egyptian Air Force Gulfstream jets labeled SUBTT and SUBND overlapped with Erika's exact locations 68 to 73 times between 2022 and September 2025. That's way more than with Charlie alone. It's like these jets were her personal security detail, or even crazier, surveillance operatives deployed by the elite to keep her on mission. And if you think that sounds an insider actually reached out to Candace and confirmed the whole story.
Out to the planes were actually tracking for years was Erika. Not Charlie, but Erika was the one being tracked by these planes. And indeed, it turns out that she was correct. She discovered that between 2022 and September of 2025, both of those aircrafts, SUBTT, the yellow plane, and SUBND, the blue plane, showed 68 overlaps with Erika's documented locations, okay?
On top of everything else, some internet detectives have even linked Erika to Trump and Jeffrey Epstein. Yeah, it's heating up. Given all this, it's honestly not safe for the kids to be living with Erika, and that's exactly why.
Evil wins when good people stay silent. And so for the rest of my life, I will make sure that I don't stay silent.
Charlie's parents are going after custody, publicly challenging her and doing whatever it takes to protect the children. At the end of the day, things are spiraling out of control for Erika, and not in a way she can manage. Charlie's parents aren't just grieving grandparents anymore. They're full-on protectors. They've made it clear they don't trust Erika with the kids, her judgment, or the company she keeps. Now that the custody papers are officially filed.
Do not compare your husband to other women's husbands.
No one will ever replace my husband. No. But I do see some similarities of my husband in JD and Vice President JD Vance.
And if you not compare your husband to other women's husbands,
no one will ever. No. But I do see some similarities of my husband in JD and Vice President JD.
It's a full-blown legal battle, one that could blow the lid off everything. Erika's been hiding. The big question is she ready to step into the ring?